Our guest tonight is a poet, recording artist, writer, and educator. He won the National BNV Poetry Championship twice, is a featured writer in the Handbook for Social Justice, and appeared on Deaf Poetry on HBO. Meet Rafael Casal. Welcome to Armstrong.
Hey. It's so formal. It's all so formal.
It doesn't have to be formal. It can be more
I'm
loose.
Rafael
How do I make it
Casal.
less formal? Should I
don't
slouch?
know. We have to. Yeah.
We can slouch.
You're just so.
Well, I mean,
it's very. Anyway.
do you see girls sitting like this
No.
usually? Okay.
See, now it's uncomfortable.
Should I do like a lady cross?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's like,
see, now I'm questioning how I'm sitting. Does that mean that I have to see? Now we're doing gender stereotypes.
I know.
Anyway,
okay. Well, we've had a spoken word artist here before, but they didn't have a band behind them. How does that affect the vibe of things?
I don't know, it's interesting because like in that question is the assumption that like I feel like I'm a spoken word artist with a band behind me. And I don't know that I feel that way.
How do you define yourself?
I don't, which is probably my problem.
No, that's good.
Even I came here as a spoken word artist before, and in doing that, that was just myself. There's a lot more humor in that because I feel like there's a lot more theatrical of an element to it. And then when we get with the band, I'm with other performers and other musicians, and so it's a little bit more of a collective show.
Everybody knows that I'm jumping in the wind, but here it comes again. I said, they said you were going crazy.
Well, you touched on what the difference was between spoken word artist and rapping, but can you go a little bit more in depth? What exactly is the difference to you?
What is the difference between being a spoken word? I mean, spoken word is such a specific like
Section, genre.
It's like this 3-minute form of something that's been cultivated for a while, or at least for a while that has kind of expectations, and rap has expectations.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the fun of being able to kind of try, or at least attempt to do both, is to kind of blur the lines as much as possible. But I think still, like if you say it's a music show, people come with an expectation of like, oh, we're gonna go to a club and there's gonna be some drinking and they're gonna jump on stage and it'll be great and there's gonna be a band or a DJ or something, and lyrics kind of come very secondary there.
What motivates you to perform more than anything?
I think that each form has a different motivation. I think for spoken word, I enjoy trying to articulate something that I don't feel like has been articulated well or in an accessible way yet. And so that
It's a challenge.
it's a challenge, and it's something that I've practiced for a while, so I enjoy trying to, or like seeing something and going, wow, that's a very seemingly simple thing, but I can think of all the ways in which that kind of spills out onto itself in complexity, and if I feel like I can present it as something simple, but also express all of its complexities in a way that it's very accessible and it can be done in 3 minutes, then that challenge I enjoy.
And in a way that the audience or the listener is going, oh wow, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. Or I did think of it that way, but I've never heard it articulated well. I mean, there's things that we think of that people give language to, and when they give language to it, then you can grasp it a little bit more.
And connect.
Yeah, and you can use that in conversation with somebody else, and it becomes a tool for folks.
Stop trying to kick what we kicking. When we kick it, I'm Pele. We don't trip off what you spitting. We got spitting a baby.
Hey.
Baby say what I say yo BB.
Okay.
Linguistics really.
Oh, hey, are you guys filming something? Whoa, what's up?
To the mic.
Hey.
Anyway, this is Diggs.
Hi.
This isn't weird being this close to his face at all.
Nah.
Diggs, everybody. Get back.
I was
Hello,
gonna
Diggs.
flash this on, but I was doing it wrong.
Don't do it. Anyway, he's here.
So how's it like performing with this guy?
What's up? It's a blast.
You're right by my ear,
It's
so you better be nice.
It's good. He's really just a consummate professional. No, he actually is one of my favorite people to perform with in all genres of art. So
Yeah,
it's
he's a
good.
sweet guy.
I know.
So nice.
Okay.
I haven't gotten paid yet.
Awkward
What?
moment.
All right, edit that. Wait just a minute. I told you not to bring that. Anyway, here we are.
How did you guys meet?
It feels like, when like you sit around with other couples and stuff, and they're like, well, how did you two meet?
Yeah,
That's
how
how I
did
feel
you
right
meet?
now. Like,
It's a little like
it's
that.
getting a little
Tell me
awkward.
it's a touching story. I'm ready to cry.
It's a very touching story. We went to high school together, but I was a freshman, Diggs was a senior. When he got back from college, I had a studio, and a mutual friend of ours played me one of his demos or old albums, or I think an album you did in college.
Yeah.
And I was like, this fool's tight. Like, you should bring him through the studio. came through. We did one song together. We were like, we should probably do this more often.
Ladies, they say I'm crazy. I've been crazy all along. I'm from the beat. Hey, what I be, hey, what I be, hey, what I'm from the beat. Hey, what I be.
But we've written theater stuff together, screenplays together, a lot of music, a lot of music.
You also find the people who push you, you know? And this guy is like super productive. It's like, it's kind of crazy to be around someone who produces this much art. So I think, and that's one of the big ways that working with Rafael pushes me a lot, is that, you know, he is just, if I go to sleep too early, he's already written 3 more songs, and I'm like, I'm way behind now, you know what I'm saying? So like,
It's a good motivation. It keeps you on your toes.
they're all good, you know? He's like, he makes good stuff and does it really efficiently, and I think with everybody else in the Get Back too, I think we all push each other in different ways.
Diggs doesn't get a chair.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to hear like this.
You remember the studies in race we were talking about before, though. I'm not
This
sitting
is
in a chair.
this is unbelievably
Classic.
disrespectful.
I'm on my
Think
knees.
about why Diggs doesn't have a chair.
Think about
It's
that.
terrible. Just want to say I didn't set this up. Go ahead.
Thank you guys so much for letting me interview you tonight.
Of course.
To learn more about Rafael Casal, go to his website, getrafael.com.